Looks like the wind's picking up. Not too bad, but it's starting. It means the cold is starting to come in. It's been a very, very beautiful day today, probably mid-70s. Fantastic day today. So, welcome to Wednesday. It was quite the day today. There were a few things that I want to go over with you that happened. Where do I want to start? I think I'm going to start over at the hen, Betty Jane, that is, no, you guys, we're not eating. It's not time to eat right now. The hen that is laying on eggs and hatched some babies. So here she is here. So she has brought her babies down. Hi, sweetie. She brought her babies down to the ground and she's showing them how to, do all the things that chickens should do. And they seem to be really enjoying it. But there's more to the story than just that. It's going to be interesting to see if she brings them back up to this area tonight, because it's going to get cold. So, when she brought the chickens down, there were 5 eggs still, right here, 5 eggs. And they weren't very warm, so I figured that she was done sitting on them, or laying on them, I guess. So I decided what I was going to do is go candle them in our incubator. And so I'll go head over there and show you that. So as I'm carrying them, and I'm trying to, I'm being careful with them and not moving them around a lot, not jostling them. It's always something, huh? As I get inside, I hear this little beep, 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 beep coming from one of the eggs. I'm like, oh, wow, okay. All right, so we have one of the 5 eggs has a viable chick in it that needs to stay warm. And so I'm candling all of them, and I can't really tell which one's which. But then I hear a second egg chirping. And so it turns out that 2 of the 5 eggs have little viable baby chicks, and one's already hatched, and the other one back there is still, I don't think it's pipped yet, broke through yet. So I think what my plan is going to be is later tonight after, it's so cute. You're just so cute. See if I can get you, oh, I just scared it. After Betty Jane takes her babies back up and lays down for the night, I'm probably going to take those 2 and slip them underneath Betty Jane and see if Betty Jane will raise them along with I think there's like 7. I think she has 7 babies over there, baby chicks. Pretty certain it's 7. So that's exciting. That was a fun. What's going on with you, mister? What's going on with you? Hi. What's she doing? Hey guys. These guys have been on the prowl today, and I want to talk to you about that in a second. So before that, show you some of the progress I'm making with the very large chicken brooder that I'm making, and kind of explain to you what I'm doing here. When Katie and I were at Lowe's a few days ago, we saw some really nice screen doors, these screen doors on sale, very cheap. And I'm like, Katie, those would make really nice brooder walls because they're already squared up and I don't have to build the walls. Didn't really think about the fact that they have screen mesh in them for the sides and too much airflow, but I'm going to get to that. But I was thinking, why don't I just take these screen doors and make a brooder box out of them, and then find a way to put dividers in so we can have separate, batches of chicks. And then I'm still trying to figure out how I'm going to hold bedding in here, but be able to dump the bedding into something and take it and clean it basically without having to take the chicks out, and clean it when chicks are gone before new chicks come in. So on the bottom one here, I've already taken out the screen, the screen door screen, and I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to do that yet, but I have fitted the sides on already, and I need to find a material that I can put on the inside of this that will keep, obviously keep things out and keep draft from happening too much. And then I need to come up with a way to have the top on here so it can raise and lower or be put on and taken off when you want to access that. So it's a work in progress right now. I haven't had a lot of time to work on this today, kind of the story, kind of the way it goes. The story of my life here, where I don't get a lot of time to work on the actual projects. But it's coming along nicely, and I'm taking my time. I'm trying to make it look really nice and be square and, do all those things. Oh, one more thing I wanted to mention over here by the chickens, I meant to mention when I was by Betty Jane, and this will actually go a little bit into the next story. So you can probably see here, Richard is out, and I don't know exactly how he got out, but Richard got out. And I'm gonna let him be out for a little while, probably for the next couple days. He really wants his hens. Somehow he got out this door. I must have hit the latch or something and not realized it, but the door came open and he came out. And so he is not contained anymore. Red is still contained, thankfully. I really don't want Red to be out, but right now, Richard's out, and I think I'm okay because I want to tell you about this morning. I'm going to walk over to where it was. I was still kind of waking up this morning, hadn't made it out of bed yet, and Levi and Winston were barking like crazy, but it wasn't their normal barking at a noise bark. Like, I know when they're just barking at the neighbors because they're making noises. It wasn't like that. It was something to where it's like, it really got my attention because they were kind of frantic about their barking. And so I walk outside and they're right over here barking that way towards the fence. And they turn around and they see me, they come running over to me, and they go running back to the fence and they continue barking like crazy. They're just barking, and Levi is running up and down the fence line, kind of charging at the fence, but they're not crossing the fence. And so I walk over here, still in my pajamas and my slippers, and I have my protection with me because there's like, what in the world is going on? And they're actually right here at the fence line, really close to it, but they're not crossing over because they don't want to get shocked. And they're barking like crazy at something in the woods right there. So I'm looking and I'm looking, and all of a sudden I see it. There was, I don't know what it was, but I can tell you that it was a four-legged animal. It did not look like a dog, but it looked like the size of either Levi or Kinsley. So basically like the size of a fairly large coyote, but not a normal sized coyote. And to me, it really looked like a large cat. But according, what is going on? Why do I have a motorcycle stopping down at my driveway? Okay. Huh, that's unusual. So I'm looking at this animal and it looks to me like a large cat. Later on, I'm researching, and according to Tennessee's government website, like a a cougar has not been in Tennessee since the early 1900s. They were hunted to extinction out here. But there's a lot of reports from people throughout the years saying that they've seen. I'm gonna be right back. Okay, what a day. All right, I'm back. So that was really strange. Like I said, I saw two people on a motorcycle just stop at our driveway. We went up the road and I could hear them kind of towards the other house's driveway. Like, what is going on? So I actually walked over there and they were sitting there on the road just kind of looking at the house, at the old 70s house that we don't do anything with. So we ended up talking and turned out that he actually lived there. He rented it, his parents rented it when he was 1 all the way to age 4, and he was kind of going down memory lane and wanted to kind of show his girlfriend, and he actually wanted to go into the house, and I said maybe some other time. So that was kind of strange. All right, back to my story though. Right here in the woods, and it was a 4-legged animal about the size of Levi. It was fairly big. It had a tail that was straight up. It was fuzzy, but it didn't have the long, what do you ever call this? It was just a fuzzy, long tail. I swear it was a mountain lion or a cougar. Now, the state's website, TWRA, actually says that there are no cougars, no mountain lions in the state of Tennessee. And I was actually just talking to that gentleman that wanted to go into the house, and he was telling me about a mountain lion that had taken his dogs, and they had it on trail cam. They submitted it to the state, and the state still declines the fact that there's mountain lions. So I'm actually going to stick to my story that I swear I saw a mountain lion in these woods right here. If it wasn't a mountain lion, it was another dog. Maybe it was a coyote. I don't know. It wasn't. I didn't get a really good look at it because as soon as it saw me, it took off. So that's a problem because obviously we have tons of animals on this property. Now, I'm really worried that maybe it's casing the place out and trying to figure out the best time to grab some of our animals. So I have some trail cams up. I checked the trail cams. Nothing was caught on it. So I'm going to move some stuff around and going to make sure that all the coops and everything are, double check the coops for secureness tonight. I actually moved the sheep closer in so they're not over by the gray barn anymore. Yeah, so it's kind of been one of those days, and so the dogs have been on high alert, barking at absolutely everything. And I'm sure tonight is just going to be the same. And so this is the area that the animal was in, and look, like they can get here. And the question is, how did they get back there? How did the thing get back there? Where did it come from? So I don't know. It may not be a mountain lion. It may not have been a cougar. It might have been a neighborhood dog. I don't know for sure. I hope to catch, actually I don't hope to catch it on camera. I just hope it leaves. But that was kind of the big thing of the day. So, oh boy. And it's kind of goes along with the fact that over the last few nights, the dogs have been going crazy, barking even more than usual. And we were going to walk down to the creek a couple days ago, and as we're passing the old foundation for this, for the 1930s house, they started sniffing, running around, chasing some smells, which is unusual for them to do it the way that they did it. So I ended up not actually going down to the creek. We just walked the perimeter that I put in, the electric fence perimeter. And so I don't know, something's going on, and I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I really don't like it. So I'm going to be on high alert and have my safety ready, all those things. But they have their job to do, and that has to keep whatever it is away. Okay, this is all new for us because, came from the suburbs, didn't have these kind of issues, and now we have lots of animals on the property out in the country, and this kind of stuff is bound to happen. So we'll deal with it as it comes along, and thank you for that. So anyway, that's going to be it for today. Quite the exciting day. Hopefully tomorrow will just be a nice, boring, hey, look at the project that I worked on day, not any sort of update on the activities of the animals today. So kind of a crazy, chaotic day, crazy, chaotic vlog. That's the way it's going today. So I'll see you tomorrow, and until then, be safe. Bye. What? Are you just a good girl? Are you just a good girl? Yeah, you're not going to come help protect the farm. No. You're just going to stay inside. Yes, you are. You're just going to stay inside. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. All right then. Okay then. Okay. You're a crazy girl. You're a crazy girl. Oh, you're just a crazy girl. Okay, that's enough of that. I don't know where this is all coming from, but that's enough of that.